Will you press the button? Yes. The panel that activates the third energy generator. Will you operate it? No. Will you press the button? Yes. Nothing happened. Certain preparations have to be made before pushing the switch. Will you press the button? Yes. Third energy area B3. Panel that activates the third energy generator. Will you operate it? Yes.
Error. Preparation procedure incomplete.
file titled Generator Instruction Manual. Will you read the file? Yes. How to activate and control the generator. Prepare to activate the generator by operating the main panel on the upper floor of the control room. Move to the B3 area of the generator to set an initializer. Operate the panel near the initializer to connect the inhale shaft to the generator. Move to the B2 area to set a stabilizer. Activate the generator. Go back to the control room and adjust the output on the lower floor. When activating the generator, make sure the doctor is present to avoid accidents. The generator cannot be activated without Dr. Kirk's ID card. Bulletproof glass made out of liquid crystal. You can't see through it because it is currently set to smoke mode. Three Andart L++ are made. It can tranquilize with a single shot and the effect lasts for a long time. Will you take the intensifier? Yes. You got the key card level B. The level of this card is B. The data from the main console is shown on this display. When the main console is malfunctioning, the system can be operated from here. The main console that controls the generator, it cannot be operated because it is in a state of system lock. Researcher's Journal. Will you read the file? Yes. Since I was assigned to this department, all I've done is sample the simulation data of the generator. Even a college student could handle these tasks. Why doesn't Kirk want us to operate the generator? Doesn't he trust our ability and skill? Written by O. To O, I don't think the problem is so simple. Because his ID card is required to operate the generator, once an accident occurs, Kirk is the only person who can stop it. I don't see what the military is planning to do with this conniving, nonsensical procedure. Written by N. I have an idea. It's about that guy Tom who was recently assigned to the B1 area. He often comes to me to ask about our job. I guess he can't resist my charming personality. Why don't we invite him into our group and have him spy on Dr. Kirk? This should work as he is good at gaining the confidence of other people. Written by B. To B. Don't be so simple-minded. Have you already forgotten how you'd been trying to get Kirk's attention until recently? Learn to think a bit more logically first. At any rate, the male researchers here don't seem to know much of anything beyond research. Maybe you ought to try showing the next one you become close friends with the wonders of shampoo in the washing machine. Written by C. Power frequency room. The B2 area map is on the wall. Will you record the map data? The data has been recorded. She is unconscious. She is dying. Tools for maintenance are inside. The circuit schematics to display the status of the emergency power supply. Currently, it is set to the basic power source of the facility. You can switch the supply destination of the emergency power to the third energy generator. Will you switch the supply? Yes. Circuit restored. Emergency lockdown is bypassed. It's a researcher's memo. Will you read the file? Yes. Kirk has been hiding everything from the researchers recently. In a demonstration of solidarity, the B1 lab area staff have decided to investigate what Kirk and the military personnel are up to. As a start, we managed to set a wiretapping device at the parts storage area where they've been holding meetings. The device is sound activated and records automatically. It can also play back the recordings. It may be the best way to come up with some clues. We need Kirk's ID card to check the generator. We already know his registration number is 31415. All we need now is to forge his ID card with his fingerprint data. Will you take the AN aid? Yes. A terminal that controls the generator. Will you operate it? Yes.
Announcement. Generator test complete. Remember, a special keycard is required to operate the generator.
Power frequency room. She's been shot to death. She's not breathing. She's holding a memo written in blood. The numbers 1281 are written. Dr. Kirk's personal lab.
Don't move.
And what do you think you're doing?
Carving a name for myself in history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you freak. Your precious creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
You seem to have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Rick, our target has been secured. Report here immediately. Sorry to interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying. I discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand, third energy has the ability to replace a pocket in space with one from a different time.
What?
Yes. I came to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
Right. So that's how those dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Uh-huh. And how many people were sacrificed before you made this discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say that there were many. Extraordinary deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
Spoken like a true devil.
A god or a devil? I don't care about that. Only my experiment.
Enough. Only one thing matters at this point. Your grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the vortex. The only way to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to overload. Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will cancel each other out if they come in contact with one another. But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point in the space-time continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be somewhere else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where are they?
Calm down. They should be stored in one of the security level A rooms on floor B3.
Very good, Doc. Now you understand our situation. We live, you live.
You got the keycard level A. It can be used to enter all areas of the facility.
Okay, I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll keep an eye on the doctor. Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember, they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
Hold up. That whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs, including that T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control before charging off. Here, take this. The disc contains the draft plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the room where the parts are stored is not far from here. We should gather up the parts and assemble the devices.
Don't be ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. We don't even know if all the right parts are there. We'd be better off simply trying to hunt down the completed devices.
It's too dangerous down there. She won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice?
What will you do? Which strategy will you attempt? Gale's strategy. Head for the B3 level A area. Or Rick's strategy. Head for the parts storage on B2. I'm gonna keep following Rick's strategy.
It's your show, girl. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Do whatever you want. Just don't fail.
You got the planning disc. With this, you can build the initializer and the stabilizer. The white coat has been worn out. It's stained with chemicals. A notice to the staff from Dr. Kirk. Will you read the files? Notice: preparing the stabilizer and the initializer. Make sure these two devices are ready in time for the experiment. Each of these two devices consists of the following three parts: core parts, protect part A, and protect part B. This means 6 parts are needed in all. These parts are separately stored in the experiment room, the design room, and the parts storage room. Once you have acquired all 6 parts, you can assemble them in the experiment room. The weightless manipulator must be operated by a staff of level A class. The door has been unlocked. Dr. Kirk's library room.
Did you find those devices yet?
There's data stored in the fingerprint collecting device. Overwrite the data? Yes. Fingerprint data has been collected.
What are you still doing here? Go get those devices.
Will you take the medpack M? Yes. A part of an old document. It has Dr. Kirk's signature on it. Will you read the document? Yes. Third Energy as the Final Weapon by Edward Kirk. If the third energy reaction exceeds the critical point, it evokes the overload phenomenon. When this happens, we can't control it. The huge amount of energy creates chain reactions and begins to disintegrate the surrounding air. The ensuing explosion will vaporize anything in the near vicinity. If we could control the area where the overload occurs, the third energy will literally become the ultimate weapon. The power of the weapon depends on how much energy we can restrain before the explosion occurs. In other words, the capability of the stabilizer is the key to everything. The third energy was supposed to be the project of the development policy, create the basic power source for the permanently stationed weapon. If we change the policy of the project here and now, this government will be able to obtain the most deadly destructive device in the world. However, our current budget is completely out of the question. You'll find my estimate of the budget in the next chapter. Please review and consider. The doctor's personal belongings.